recording. One of my favorite things is Befrion is one of my favorite soundtracks. For those, yeah. Focus completed.
Oh yeah, and research. I got 2 research slots available now. I can also do this too. And for my focuses, yeah, Confederation of the Mexican Workers. Fine. Oh, I can add a chief of the army.
Oh, you have enough political power for that now?
Yeah, chief of army.
Yeah, you should probably do that. You'll need the army experience he can provide. Probably should take the guys.
Or army drill. Army drill gives the division training time -10, and the army defense expert gives me +10 division defense, obviously.
The secret thing that might not be obvious about army defense is that it actually gives you breakthrough, which right now, I mean, especially when you're attacking with a lot of infantry, you are suffering a lot of crits. The army defense leader, it gives a massive improvement to the survivability of your infantry and cavalry when you're attacking with them. Until you have like motorized and tank divisions, and even motorized kind of need the extra breakthrough. Until you have proper tank divisions, that defense will be extremely useful. So I would suggest taking him. It's very hard to get like stat improvements like that, and training time isn't a big deal as long as you think ahead.
Now I should be getting a buff.
What?
10%.
I'm saying that the army defense thing is very, very useful.
I know. No land doctrine. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to select the land doctrine. I mean, oh my god, I got 100 army experience. Okay. Oh yeah, didn't you say it was better if I got the superior firepower?
No.
Was it the grand battle plan?
Grand battle plan, because you have there's different considerations here, but you have a lot of coastline to defend, and entrenchment really helps with defending your coastline, as do I, and that allows you to free up more men to actually do the attack. Plus, Grand Battle Plan lets you get higher max planning. I'm stuck with Superior Firepower right now because I started off with it, although I probably will switch into Grand Battle Plan once I have enough army experience. At some point, I mean, there's no question that Superior Firepower is a powerful tree, but with all this coastline, or I could switch into Mobile Warfare, which is tank-based, and eventually will give me a recruitable population if I really am hurting for it for some weird reason, like throwing enormous number of men into the meat grinder against the Nazis. That's extremely unlikely. So, yeah, I'm probably going Grand Battle Plan, especially since I should be able to desegregate the army early as Communist USA. What?
Let's pause.
Yeah. Also, Core,
Yeah.
you probably have some experience and some, I would say, built up assumptions about division design from, I guess, if you used to play this game a long time ago, but some things have changed big time, probably, since you would have been used to it. And one of those things is it now costs 25 army experience to add a new division battalion type to a division. So if you have like infantry and you're trying to add line artillery, that costs 25 army experience for the first battalion of line artillery, right? Which is pretty expensive. What?
Yeah.
For the same cost, you can add self-propelled guns. They're expensive, quite expensive in terms of industry, but you're gonna have my industrial might back you. I'm not going to be focusing on Europe first, by the way, if it's not clear. I'm going to be doing everything I can to, like, lend-lease and stuff and slow the Nazis down for sure, but doing what I can. But I'm probably also going to try and help you conquer South America as quick as possible, because the resources and manpower of South America will make it much easier to push against the Nazis later. And if we're planning on, turning them communist anyways, so just using your whole, like, focus tree to push south. And do it while the UK is busy with the Nazis, but also I'll be sending volunteers and lend-lease to the Soviets in the Poles to help them against the Nazis for sure, so it's not like it won't be trying to slow them down.
Yeah. Why did we turn down the speed?
I was talking, and a lot of times when I get talking, I completely miss stuff because I'm not paying attention. Like, I keep periodically getting reminders to every 30 days I have to reenact small lobbying effort, because it in order to just keep up. I keep getting all these terrible random events that are losing me all my support in the house, and I need that for a lot of my focuses. So.
Hmm.
Whoa! What the hell was that sound? That normally means a naval invasion or a battle is underway. Are you getting attacked at sea somewhere?
No. Gonna be.
Oh, jeez. One of my ships just suffered a critical naval accident, and it's darn close to death. Like it's almost sunk. For some reason, it's not automatically trying to repair. I'll order it to repair. I don't know why it didn't automatically. A bad naval accident. I almost lost a capital ship to a naval accident because for some reason the automatic repair isn't happening. Oh, MIO just got bigger.
So by the way, I can transfer lands to the church again if I wanted to.
You're sitting at Assertive Church?
Yeah. I also have 73% stability.
Yeah, that would probably be good. Transferring lands to the church, and then when you repeal the Cow's Law, but worker militias will weaken them back down to assertive again, and repealing the Cow's Law make them powerful, and then you can start pardoning Cristero fighters, whatever. Having the church on your side won't allow
no,
you.
I can't. Yeah, I still have to rewrite the Constitution.
To pardon the fighters?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize it made you do that first.
I can get it to powerful and do some of the other options to weaken it back down the weak church, and then do the repeal thing to make it stronger again.
Sorry,
Getting it
say
back
that again. Say that again.
Never mind, let's just on pause.
Hold on, I'm doing a new ship design and saving and starting construction of it right now. Like, there we go. Let's see. Alright, something I needed to do with political power. Oh yeah. This is why I was I needed to figure out what I was gonna do. You know, you can spend political power to give traits to your MIOs now. And we're good. Just gonna take a break on the lobbying for a little bit on that, maybe. 0.3 a day. So I was trying to figure out 38, 12. Maybe not. Let's finish the tech here. it
Oh,
froze for a second, and I was like, something's happening. Something's
Soviet.
happening. That's what.
Ivan Simonov. That is not Trotsky.
Uh, it, he's a Trotskyite. But yes, that is not Trotsky. That is correct.
Oh, should we help the Union of the Soviet Republics?
Yeah. Even if it's not Trotsky, they essentially do the same thing. Ivan Smirnov, the Siberian Lenin, he has a slightly different focus than Trotsky. I believe Trotsky takes Builder of the Red Army, and this guy takes Long Live the Reuniting the Revolutionary Spirit. Which gets some extra manpower, but not only Trotsky. No. So instead of a couple military factors and army experience, get some extra manpower. Yeah. Whatever, I guess. Soviet Civil War.
We send over volunteers.
Yeah, if you can send volunteers over to the Union of Soviet Republics, I mean, yeah, send them. Assuming they don't get crushed. uh, um, hold on. If you go with the World Tension tab and click on Current Wars, you can get a little bit of info on the. Yeah, they don't have. They may not have much territory, but the Union of Soviet Republics has almost the entire military. So they're gonna completely stomp Stalin. He doesn't even have enough divisions to cover the whole front. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, definitely send over volunteers if you're able to send.
Alright, then I'll grab. I'll grab 2A Division D. That's the cavalry. I want infantry. Grab one. Dude, the new army.
Yeah, it looks like the Trotskyite side doesn't have a lot of the debuffs that the Stalinist side has. So on top of everything else, it's a pretty good bet that they're gonna win. And the sooner they win, the better.
Yeah.
They even get a nice spirit that helps them with fewer consumer goods factories.
Alright, well.
They're both still running civilian economy, concerningly, though. do say something when you unpause it, though. At least let's pause for a long time like that. If it was only for a second, I'm not gonna even already notice it was paused, but oh geez, there's like little pockets all around the Soviet Union that are controlled by Trotskyites, including Stalingrad. Take a look at the map. It's like it grew warts. Take a look at the map of the Soviet Union. It's like it grew warts. There's all these like little Trotskyite cells that just popped up out of nowhere all over the place.
He can teleport.
No, that would be from the Wrecker's focus. They like have, I'm pretty sure they like carried out these sabotage missions and had divisions like raise up arms behind enemy lines. Just looking a little bit the national spirits of the Nazis to see what they're up to. I didn't check on them. Alright. Oop. Sorry, I'll say I'm unpausing now. I should get in the habit of that myself. What the bloody hay are the British doing though? And are you're like doing stuff in Italy, right? You're trying to.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen anything move for a while. I'm like, is there any? It's just a long, slow grind, I guess. Keep getting these issues with Belgium Congo not fulfilling the rubber. Nope. New iteration complete. Still not done. When I get 25 political power, I'm gonna really quickly be messing with the naval MIO, so I'm going to need a second of it paused. Alright? Okay, so I'm just going to pause it here for a sec.
Well, while you pause that, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I just need to revise the ship design too, it looks like. Maybe.
Okay, I'm back.
Reliability or... Yeah, reliability. Sorry, I was spending a little time thinking about, kind of obsessing over what to do. These destroyers. Looks like I wasted some naval experience before. What EA? Should actually do active sonar. I want to find those bloody Nazi subs. Yes, I made the mistake of updating a design, only needing to re-update it because I did too soon because I didn't calculate correctly when stuff be done. mental math here. Give me a second. Better off with that. Okay, I'm pausing. Just to figure some stuff out. You're probably about done with rural schools now, right?
Almost.
Weren't you were transferring land to the church, or you were saving up political power to do that?
I already did.
You already did it?
To make it powerful.
What?
To make it powerful.
Yeah. They're still showing up as
What?
always assertive when I'm looking at you. Oh, no, you got it from weak to assertive, and then you were going to repeal the cows law. I mean, then you could repeal the cows law and worker moit. No, because those balance each other. Shit, so yeah, you do need to make them a little more powerful if you're going to pardon the fighters. But you needed to revise the Constitution. That's right. That's why you didn't do it. Because you have to rewrite the Constitution before you can pardon the fighters. But you'll need that anyways to rewrite the Constitution, because you won't be able to improve stability through any decisions until improved worker conditions comes off cooldown eventually. Again. Attack. Jeez. It's not 1938 yet. It's almost. I guess I'll save up for that. Oh shit. This is why I like to do slower speeds, because there's things I periodically check, and damn it. A couple divisions I forgot to deploy. They've been sitting in my training queue this whole time. Alright, guess I'll send to Puerto Rico. What the heck? Something weird with my support. Oh, okay, these. I see. Hmm. I know this is taking a sec. 750. I'm just looking at calculating something. Hmm. What is it? I'll wait on that. Yeah, I'm kind of like running out of steam and ability to think clearly, so it's not gonna be too long until I need to call this. Yeah. Hungary has joined the Danubian Federation. Core.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is like the progenitor to the Austro-Hungarian Empire reforming, basically, because of some unique effects that Austria gets. So, whew.
Are we gonna pause it?
Yeah, it's just deciding my next focus. Didn't you just finish your rural schools?
No, I finished Confederation Mexican markers.
Oh, you already had rural schools a while back. Oh, I see. You should have enough political power now to, what were you doing? Union boss
Oh yeah, Union boss.
or were you grabbing, or were you strengthening the church in preparation for the Cristero fighters? Like, I didn't know what you're up to.
Ambitious Union boss.
Cool.
I'm
Alright.
actually gonna grab him now.
Oh, do you have the captain of industry yet?
No.
How much political power do you have?
1.
Oh, you just spent all on Union boss and you have any else?
Nope.
I was gonna say the captain of industry is actually really good for your industrial snowball, better than the Union boss, I believe. But the Union boss will give you stability once you flip communism, so it's not terrible. Um,
Yes, I took their capital.
hmm? Oh, you're saying Italy
Yeah, I
lost.
just took their capital
I
for more
mean,
victory points. And I just cut off their supply.
you probably got a
Just
your division probably got a medal for taking their capital, but otherwise it doesn't matter much. Um, did the division do it? You should now be able to get 2 medals instead of 1 if that was the division that took it.
yeah, I can grab 2 medals.
Yeah, so that's good. And Genoa is now their capital, so if you take that, he'd be eligible for 3. I kid you not. Every time you take their capital, the division that does it becomes eligible for a medal.
Where even is their capital now? Did they? Where'd they move it?
Um,
They didn't even. Oh, wait. They don't even have a capital.
they don't have a capital? What?
Nope. Well, well, you gotta unpause it first.
Hold on a sec. Just shifting around my. Oh, it was shifting around my naval production. I didn't realize you didn't pause it. Now they have a capital. It's in Genoa. They always have a capital. I'm not sure why you would say they don't have one. Well, Genoa is now their capital. It's got the star.
Pause.
What?
Oh, Genova.
Genova, yeah, is their capital. There's always a capital. It just moves around whenever they lose it. That's all. If you take Genoa now, you could get another medal. I'm not kidding. Like, you could stack up like 20 medals on one division if you really wanted.
Yeah, but what's the point?
Each one of those medals gives the officer 100 experience. When you promote him to a general, he keeps all that experience. So, you could potentially recruit a general who's like level 2 or level 3 without having like ever been a general before. It's useful if you're not like recruiting at level 1 and then trying to roll extra points uh, while taking a spirit like theater training, which can allow me to be brilliant strategist. But if you do take, say, meticulous preparation, if you could not, at least on pause without mentioning it, if you look over your army spirits, speaking of which, I gotta remember that I need to assign a spirit of the army soon. Yeah, if you look at your army spirits, like meticulous preparation, if you take that and then someone starts at level 3, they have a chance of rolling all those extra points as if they'd leveled up from level 1. So, but you don't have to grind them through the lower levels. So you start off with a general who's actually higher skill right off the bat. That's what the medals are useful for. And they make the division fight a little better. But that's not a significant factor. The division fighting better barely matters. Oop. Sorry, I got a rubber supply issue. I have to change my rubber supplier because the Congo keeps...
Be right back again.
Pressure lines are consuming 5. It's saying, oh, they're giving me 5, maybe. No, it's saying they're giving me 4. Bloody A.
Okay, I'm back.
I'm just going to pause this for those of you on YouTube. Pause the recording. So, back, and I forgot, what focus are you working on right now, by the way? Rent freeze, oil field expansion, rewriting the Constitution. Like, what are you working on right now?
Rent freeze.
Cool. You still able to take the support the Spanish left decisions, right? Like, that's a way to gain more army experience. So, here I was thinking about parring the fighters, and you'll need the war support from that too.
No, I need 250 infantry equipment.
Oh, shoot. During the war, I had the equipment was the equipment was re-enabled on your infantry brigades. You could disable that again on the infantry brigades, so that you'll start stockpiling the equipment so you can send it to Spain instead, because that army and navy experience is really valuable.
Yeah, why do we want to send stuff to Spain?
Because you get
winning.
army experience every time you send equipment to them if it gets there. If it doesn't, you get navy experience, which you also need. So
Alright.
it'll help them win, but not that they really need the help, but you need the army experience. So it doesn't make a very big difference in the war, but it gives you army experience. Because like without army doctrines, you can't fight very effectively, and yeah, they take a long time to grind up.
Alrighty. Save. What about the training brigade?
You probably want to leave that one enabled if you don't. Do you have any divisions currently on it? You probably have like 1 or 2 divisions that are currently assigned that template. You can switch them to the other one now that they're out of training. That's so that you can train new divisions, because you can't disable the equipment on divisions that you want to train and still be able to train them. So you only need to get like 20% equipment fulfillment to the divisions and training, but you need to get them at least some equipment. But yeah, do you know how to switch divisions to a different template? I didn't know if this is something you're already aware of how to do.
Very different. No.
Alright, this would be easier if you share the screen. I'll show you with what, like, how to do it. Like, there's a button, but it might not be super obvious. Alright, so if you, oh yeah, by the way, you can pre-deploy that training brigade. It's already trained enough to be pre-deployed at green. I don't know where they deployed. Oh, in Chiapas, so somewhere in the Yucatan area with the others. You can just stick it on a front or whatever and then forget about. But I'm saying if you just assign it to that front line, then you'll get rid of this message telling you it doesn't have anything assigned. But anyways, so if you select the general, so you select all forces. Well, actually, if you organize by template, that'll make it easier to find.
Hold on. Oh, I completely forgot about the fucking. Completely
These guys in Odessa. Yeah, you should definitely assign him a general and a field marshal in charge of the general, and doesn't look like you have a field marshal in charge of the Italian volunteers either.
that. No, and he has a trait.
Yeah, you could give him offensive doctrine if you wanted to, if you're going to be attacking and moving around, or defensive if you wanted to entrench deep.
Yeah, well, he appears to be
Offensive.
free.
What?
He appears to be free in every way.
We only have 2 trait point picks, and you probably want to save 1 for other things, so you probably just want to pick offensive and defense are mutually exclusive, and your other volunteers, the ones in Italy, appear to need a field marshal as well. You can assign another field marshal to the guys in Italy and do the same thing with their
what guys in Italy?
You have a volunteer division in Italy somewhere. I can see it from the theater screen in the upper right. Oh, they're in Milan.
So Milan.
So if you give them an army group, field marshal, not only the field marshal can help them fight better, but he'll gain experience.
I'll give this guy a trait.
What?
Well, I can also give this guy a trait.
Probably offensive doctrine if you want him to be moving around all the time. But defensive doctrine is useful if they're digging in. You should probably give those guys a front line so that the general gains organizer experience. That will improve his planning speed and allow him to get logistics wizard.
Yeah, so he's gonna
Just right click.
No intelligence, so.
What? Or if you want him to go there, you can do that.
Well, Prius. There we go.
If you want him to return to Parma, yeah. Anyways, so in terms of changing division templates, but you can't do on volunteer divisions, by the way, but if you go back to your divisions in Mexico.
Actually, this is probably better too, because this fine. Look just about fine. I know they could definitely last, so I'm like,
Sorry, I can't hear any of what you're saying.
Don't worry about it. I'm just pre-planning things.
Yeah, if you want to take Genoa, that's probably the place to send them. You do need to draw an offensive line if you want them to actually get planning there. Anyways, yeah. But what I'm gonna show about changing the divisions in Mexico to the one that has the rifles disabled will also help free up rifles for the volunteer divisions, because they're infantry divisions.
Unpause it.
Oh, unpause it, but you're still trying to switch over the divisions in Mexico. If you're gonna do that, every hour that goes by, you send more reinforcements, and if you're trying to actually get rifles to the volunteers in Italy and the Soviet Union. So if you click the general, for this, you can either do it in the theater view or click one of the armies and then just select all the divisions. It doesn't matter. But if you just select something here and sort by template on the army list in the upper left, would be the easiest way to find. You're looking for divisions that the easiest way to see, since they have the same icon, is to mouse over the little thing that looks like a helmet, and you're looking for ones that just say Training Infantry Brigade. It should be either at the very bottom or the very top of the one list of the ones Training Brigade there.
Is it only 2 training brigades?
Yes, yeah. Just those 2. Okay, so you can select both divisions by shift clicking and so as I say, that's just renaming the division. But you could individually do it with one, but I was going to show you how to do it in bulk.
If I just change it to a brigade.
That's the way to do it with just one division at a time. Yeah. But what you can also do, and it's quicker, and it doesn't require to open that screen at all, is if instead of that, if instead of that, you see below the general's portrait in the upper left, how there's that little arrow that looks like 2 arrows, little button with 2 arrows, that will work too, instead of needing to open the unit card like that. You can do that and that'll work, but you can potentially change like a dozen divisions all at the same time with just one click if you use the little 2 arrows, because you can select as many divisions as you want and change them all at the same time. So now that you switched into the other one that doesn't receive replacement rifles, and if you wanted to check that you had switched everything over, if you go to the little thing that looks like a tank at the top of your screen and hover over Training Brigade, the little thing with the and hover over the little thing that looks like a circle with a line through it on the right side of the card there. One deployment. So yeah, no currently deployed divisions are using it, just the one in training. So yeah. You didn't have any others. That's a way to check if you missed something, or it'll tell you how many divisions use a given template. Like if you hover over infantry brigade, the one above it, it'll tell you the number of divisions using that template. Or if you hover over the cavalry, it'll tell you how many use that template. It's always by hovering over the little circle with the line through it. I'll tell you can't remove the template because X divisions use it. Core?
Yeah.
Oh, you kind of went silent and you weren't moving the mouse either. I didn't know what's going on. I was saying that you could use that to check how many of a template that's something that other divisions are assigned to. Like if you hover over the infantry brigade, it'll tell you how many infantry brigades you have deployed currently over the little circle with the line. It's a way to get information very quickly so you know how many of each template type you have. Like if I do it for my own country, I can see I have 7 infantry divisions, 29 National Guard divisions, and nothing else. So, yeah. Anyways, you're doing rent freeze. You took the union boss, but if you, what I was talking about with the army XP and the support the Spanish left, if you go over to your decisions, tab, and yeah, that would give you 60% chance of 20 army experience and a 40% chance of 25 naval experience. So either one is really helpful. You just need to stockpile some rifles, which you should start doing hopefully soon. I can also sell you some more, so at a discount, let me do that while it's paused. I'm gonna add 250. 280 rifles at a discount. I just listed them, so if you buy them while they're there, so the AI doesn't get them. I just put up some discounted rifles that you can buy and then send to Spain to get the army experience. Because when the shipment arrives, it takes a little time to disperse them, so you should have like a window of time where you can take that decision. That's kind of paving the way for taking your doctrines, because you don't even have an army doctrine yet. Core? Oh, you kind of froze up again. I was saying, I just put 280 rifles on sale for cheap, like at a discount, so you could buy them up if you, because I noticed you were like, you had not a lot of rifles, some more M1s. If you go over to the trade screen. Tends to sort stuff by country. You put 2 on them, yeah, then they'll finish in just 1 delivery. And when you get those rifles, when the delivery finishes, in like about a month, you'll be able to support the Spanish left if you have the political power for it, which I think you should at that point. You have 9 now, but you'll accumulate more until then. How much does that decision cost, out of curiosity? To spend rifles to Spain, is it like 25 political power, or is it free?
free.
Free. Oh, cool. Yeah, so definitely a good thing to take to gain army experience. The rifles are very cheap, and I can eventually I'll just be able to give you rifles for free when I get the bow on lease. So, all right, cool. Yep. I'm pausing now for you. Oh, something's up in Bulgaria. What's going on? I just switched to buying rubber from... Every time I buy rubber, someone else comes in and swoops, and this is getting really annoying. I don't buy it from the British. Your divisions in the Soviet Union are like attacking our planet or something, Core?
They are. No, they aren't even doing any.
They're sorry, what?
They aren't even doing anything, and well, the
Oh, you could probably attack that division to their west, and it would cut off the other division. The one that's under attack already from across the frozen river in the marsh. It's going to be a hard battle, but it would cut off the men to their south and circle them.
yeah, no, I'm paused.
Oh, they're still redeploying there. Okay, I thought that was your division. Wow, I'm really tired if I can't tell the difference between a Soviet and a Mexican division on them by flag alone. Or, for that matter, uniform. finally got a positive event. That's nice. Resource shortage, oh, just chromium. Okay. Sorry. Solid. Alright, just finished the tech. Give me a sec, I have to figure out what comes next. Doesn't look like there's many things we can do. Norfolk further. Not many isn't none though. Some itineraries. Alright, I'm unpausing. If I'm watching YouTube, I think it's still unpaused. Yeah. There's a really long lead time. On ships, so you gotta plan way ahead there, or you'll never. Hold on, got a ship about to be complete. I have to queue something up. Alright. Actually, I got enough destroyers. Negative event. Rather annoyed with these. Stop watching the stream there since that was just direct on how to change template.
Yeah.
Eh?
International Revolutionary Brigades.
Oh yeah.
Volunteer
He
events.
takes that decision. It steals manpower from pretty much everyone in proportion to their communist support. Like that manpower is now belongs to Union of Soviet Republics. That comes from what
So
focus?
that is good in our favor, because, well, this Trotsky was one of the Trotsky's people, so.
I'm trying to think what. Vanguard of the True Revolution? Yeah, that's what they took. Let them steal manpower from, like, everyone.
That's good over there.
Yeah, Sweden also has a decision that lets them steal manpower.
Volunteers. Okay. Some more volunteers over here. Means I will definitely be getting a cavalry for more defense. The Italian front, because they do need it. Grab you. Hello there.
Something about cavalry for defense? What?
Don't worry about it. Volunteers. There we go.
1, 2, 3. Oh shoot! I slacked off this, or forgot. Somehow missed when I finished a spy agency upgrade. All right, I'm pausing. I guess. Oh, and now I got an MIO upgrade. Springfield Armory. Enforce stocks, I guess.
The Italian Civil War is just about over. We're about to split them off in two, and yeah, we're about to take their other Louis Farewell Cubulus falls ill. I don't even know who that is. Is it?
What?
No, that's please. It's nothing.
Who? You don't know who is?
It doesn't matter.
Hold on for a sec. I got division to deploy. But I should change. Deploy these guys in Miami instead of Texas. Alright. I'm pausing. Oh, I asked you for military access here.
Uh, excuse me. What am I seeing here?
Uh,
Italy. What the fuck is that?
I was just telling you I asked for military access because that way I could put divisions training um, in the
Ah.
Yucatan as well as just like Italy.
Okay. So the Italian Union just sent out a train with a giant,
Oh, that's a railway gun.
yeah, railway gun.
Yeah, they're
They
big.
sent out a railway gun, which
They
is looks. Oh, it already looks terrifying on the battlefield.
Yeah, I mean it's not shown to scale on the map, but they are enormous, and they get those from C's old equipment. It's a focus that lets them see some old railway guns that belonged to Italy during World War I and were retired for whatever reason
But
afterwards. It also gives them a bunch of manpower. That focus.
free gun.
Yep,
We have
three.
free gun. Plus, it can also stay in the behind lines firing if it wants to. Oh wait, it has two of them now.
Yeah, they should have three spread across their country. Or no,
Uh,
four. Sorry, four
oh,
railway guns. They should have four railway guns in total.
there's the third one. Where's the fourth? There's one, two, three, and four. Okay, so the first three are so the three of them are at the battlefield or in the front lines. This one's just sitting back here.
Yeah, they only need
Mm.
one or two at the front at most. So, I
Yeah,
mean,
gonna unpause.
yep, right.
Yeah. We just about won this war, so we're about to take their capital again. Yep, and we took their capital. I'm gonna fight them again. I'm gonna make them retreat because I just want to encircle these groups really badly. Uh, that's why it's harder to kill them. I see they have air superiority on their side. Okay, makes sense. Also, why'd you pause it?
I thought you needed to like figure something out or talk about something or I know it was gone. Yeah, did okay, I have military access now so I can
Oh, I just took this area.
send divisions south to send them south from Florida. I have divisions hang out in parts of Mexico just for the hot weather training.
Indeed. Yeah, there's my other division. Alrighty, come on, cavalry. You're going over here. Actually, where'd they move their capital? Their capital is uh Ep6. absolutely nowhere. They don't have a capital. How are they still even alive? Actually, much.
They always have a capital. It just sometimes takes a
Oh,
second
there
to
it is.
show where.
Oh, it's back in Milan. Okay. Never
Yep.
mind, I found it.
Playing
Well,
whack-a-mole with the capital is certainly a fun game at times.
so for my cavalry unit, let's get him another medal and listed as like 3 medals now because, well, he also took over Canova. Could probably get a 4th one if we go down back to Milano. So with this cavalry unit here helping in defense while this dude offenses forward, and that means you, like, we're going to have you two go up and around.
And that looks like the end of the Italian Civil War.
Yep, that was it. We now have the Italian Union on our side.
Oh yeah, and you got those rifles from me, right? You should be able to send. Should have gotten a decision that popped up to
Uh,
send rifles to Spain. I'm like
yes,
laundering rifles through you to Spain.
I I still need more infantry equipment.
But
How much do I have stockpile right now? Should be
the decision would have only been available while you had it in your stockpile. So if you didn't take it right away, like the whole point of a lot of this infantry equipment, the volunteers, is to gain army experience, and sending rifles to the Spanish Republic just gives you army experience much more cost effectively. So without losing men on the front and without
yeah, okay. Yeah.
I can send you some more
Fine.
rifles if you didn't send those last ones to Spain.
Uh, yeah.
Here, these ones are even cheaper because they're old British rifles. Some old British rifles there. It's only 146 of them though, and some M1s as well. If you buy both those sets of rifles up, and you should have over 200, and it should enable you to send rifles to Spain.
I'm doing something. Um, yeah, can I? No.
Anyways, I was saying I put some rifles up for sale on the cheap. The AI will try and snap them up right away, but if you grab them, and then you can send them to Spain, and you'll get army experience if they make it to Spain.
What, the M1 Grants?
And also some British rifles that I somehow got my hands on as well. Not sure why I have British rifles, but I do.
Yeah, and I'll just take those British rifles.
Yep. And you should be able to then pass them both on to the Spanish Republic. Take that decision, and like I said, army.
Actually.
What?
No, the Spanish Republic don't need any help.
I mean, they don't need the help, but you need the army experience. It's a lot of army experience. Like, that's a lot. If you were to grind it by sending volunteers, that would be thousands and thousands of men dying in combat for that much army experience. It's a lot. So. Oh, you had to go? Core? Connection issues? Right. Anyhow, for those in YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Be well, take care of each other, be kind to yourselves, and may you always find a guiding star to lead you home. Adieu.